Hi, I'm Robert Fitzsimmons, product manager at CrossRoads RV over Sunset Trail. Behind me is our all-new 253RB. This is going to show all of our fall changes heading into our Thor open house later in September. One of the big things you're going to notice right out of the gate is our one-piece fiberglass cap. All new cap for us. It's going to be painted, and it's also going to give you no seams on the front and wrap around the side profile of your unit as well. All of your full-line Sunset Trails will come with an integrated windshield as well, and we'll have a shade on the inside of the coach, so you can close that window if you're in your master bedroom. Another great thing is our lights on the front are going to be recessed to give you a lens on the front of this coach, so you don't just have rope lights tacked onto the unit with a lot of open exposure to get inside of that cap. Down below, being a painted cap, we're going to give you your rock guard. That's also going to be put on from us at the factory, so when you're in transit, that whole cap isn't going to be painted, where if you get rocks or debris kicking up, it's not just going to damage instantly to your paint. You're going to have that rock guard on there as well. You're going to have two 20-pound tanks along with our power tongue jack up front, which the power tongue jack will be standard along with your electric stabilizer jacks and electric awning as well on the camp side of the unit. Moving on the camp side of the coach, you're going to pass your storage door. All of our doors will have magnets to keep them up, so you don't have to worry about a latch. The magnets will support that door in the up position. Great pass-through storage. You will have your controller and your light switches for your cap up front to turn those on and off, but your solar panel controller will be standard in this pass-through storage because all of your Sunset Trails will come with a 100-watt solar panel on the roof and prep for an inverter. If you ever wanted to add more solar panels and have functional outlets in the coach, you need to add the inverter aftermarket. Moving down the unit, you're going to find your electric awning, which will be standard on all of your Sunset Trails, along with your electric stabilizer jacks, which will complete our power package, our power tongue jack, electric stabilizer jacks, and electric awning on all your tandem axle product. Moving to your main entry door, you're going to have your flip-up steps here, along with your largest grab handle, and then you're going to have your upgraded glass door. This will be on a friction hinge, so it can open up to any point and stop. You don't have to have a gas strut. It's not just going to swing open and hit your coach. But the big thing here is it can open up to any point. This door is also great because you have an integrated window as well. So to see out of it, great. And you also have a shade to close that off if you want some more privacy inside of your coach. Passing here, you're going to have Asdale walls on your Sunset Trail as well, along with a composite floor, which is a great construction feature. So if you ever do have water or any type of moisture, it's not going to rot, mold, mildew, or swell over time. Moving down, you'll have a TV bracket on your camp side, which is going to be standard. So if a customer wants to have a TV on the outside, great. We're already going to prep it where they don't have to sit there and drill holes after the fact and puncture that sidewall and leave some open exposure to get inside of there as well. You're going to have matching bronze rims to your stripe here to kind of complete your exterior graphics, which again, these will be your upgraded aluminum rims as well. Tankless on-demand water heater is going to be standard across all of Sunset Trail series. It's going to give you instant and continuous hot water, which is a great feature aftermarket for all your end consumers. Your outside kitchen area is great because a lot of times you're outside of your coach. So you got your grill outside, a mini fridge to keep extra water, pop, juice, whatever it is outside to free up more space on the inside of that refrigerator. But also have a sink out here as well, where you don't just have to rely on an outside shower or run inside the unit just to wash items. Moving along the back, a great feature that we're going to give you from the factory is this Lippert on-the-go ladder. So instead of having to buy it aftermarket, it's going to come with your full line Sunset Trails. This will not be in your Sport or your Select series. But this is going to be great. It's going to ship with the unit, allow that customer to get up on the roof and do maintenance right out of the gate from you at the dealership, because we give it to you from the factory as a standard option. You're going to have your spare tire standard as well, along with a backup camera prep. So that is one of the things if a customer wanted to add it aftermarket at the dealership, it can be done. A great feature as well on the outside to cap off the 253 is your slide out toppers. This is going to be great because it's going to cover that slide out. So if you're at a site, you're staying there for a while, it's something where it's going to keep water and debris off of there, where if you're at a site for a week, you don't want to branch up there and then you run that slide in. This is going to help keep things off that slide roof. Stepping inside the new Sunset Trail 253, you'll get to your master bedroom. You'll have a nice wide entryway, which will still give you a full walk-around bed, but just give you a more open space getting into this bedroom. You will have storage space down below, so if you have bins or totes, dog beds, whatever it is, it's a great spot to slide stuff in. But underneath this king mattress, it'll be gas struts, and you'll have storage space there as well. So things maybe you're not using all the time, knickknacks, whatever it may be, it's a great spot to utilize, again, more storage space. Walking around the bed, you'll have your hanging closets. We'll have a little shelf up above, along with a hanging rod in here on both sides, along with the mirror front finish. You'll have the overheads here, which will give you 3 doors, but plenty of space. The nice thing with having doors above the bed is it's a finished storage space. So when you're in transit, you don't just have a shelf where things can fly off of there, or if you have to strap them down or whatever it is. Having the doors is a nice feature, which you'll have in all your full line Sunset Trails. On each side of the bed, you'll find a shelf, so if you have a book, your phone, whatever it may be, but below that will be your pop-up charging station. So this will be a true pop-up. You'll have 2 110s and a USB port on each side of the bed. Moving into the living room here of the 253RB, you'll find your convenience center by your main entry door. This is going to be the hub for all your switches. So whether it's your slide out, it's your awning light, but one of the things here is you're going to have your 12-volt heated tank pads as well. So to heat your tanks, it's a simple switch to kick that 12-volt power through to warm those tanks up, which is a great feature if you're camping in a cool climate. It's just something that you won't have to add aftermarket. Moving here to your storage space, you're going to have a nice big storage. So whether you're going to use this as items going in and out of the coach or more of a kitchen space, it's going to give you an oversized storage space in a small unit here. Moving into that living room area, in your full line Sunset Trails, you will have a TV standard in your living room. This will be on a pull-out swivel bracket as well. So TV standard, plenty of storage space up top in the middle section of here, but you'll have a fireplace standard in all your full line Sunsets as well. This is going to be a 30-inch fireplace. It'll heat up to 500 square feet. So if it is a cool day, again, you won't have to run your furnace and waste your propane. You can kick this on and have it warm the unit up without having to turn that furnace on. Moving down, you're going to have your 10 cubic foot 12-volt refrigerator. Great size refrigerator. And another thing on this model we saw outside is you have your mini fridge. So you're going to get even more space in here for that water, pop, groceries, whatever it is. You'll have more space in here with that extra fridge space outside. But being 12 volt, super efficient, they'll cool down to their temperature you want within an hour of first plugging them in, which is a great feature to have a 12 volt refrigerator. You'll have your standard microwave in your kitchen here, your 3-burner with a glass top, along with your oven down below, and then you'll have your LED lit knobs as well. In your full line Sunset, one big feature here is you're going to have solid surface kitchen countertops. So more residential feel, nicer countertop in your main kitchen space here as well. You're going to have a black stainless steel sink. You'll have your gold faucet with gold fixtures throughout the whole unit. And again, the same pop-up outlet we saw on the side of the beds, you'll see in your kitchen space, which is ideal. So if you have your coffee maker, toaster, whatever it is, it's a great spot to plug it in without having to run cords all over your unit. Moving to the back of the 253, right when you walk in on your left, you'll have a foot flush porcelain toilet. This will be a standard through our Sunset Trail lineup. You'll have plenty of storage space in this bathroom. You'll have a deep storage over that outside kitchen with a shelf and a hanging rod up top. But if you have your towels and linens, things like that, great spot for it. You'll have your medicine cabinet here as well. You'll have towel hooks here in each bathroom, along with your on-demand water heater. This is where you'll set the temperature for the hot water you want coming out through the whole coach. Your shower is going to be a corner shower. I'm about 5'10", 5'11", plenty of headroom in here. So again, we give you a skylight right above to give you a few more inches, but it would be a nice corner shower to maximize the footprint of this bathroom. You do have a lot of storage here as well. That'll double for linens or things maybe you have in your living room, but it's a great storage space in a smaller bathroom. Looking at the living room slot box of the 253, it's our all-new powder-coated steel dinette base. This is going to give you something that the customer can have that's sturdier, hold more weight, but it's a cleaner finish long-term instead of having MDF, trim, hinges, hardware. Over time, we think this will be a better fit for the end user. It's going to come with 4 wicker baskets, 2 on each side, so you still have storage you can pull in and out of the coach instead of having doors on the end. But the easiness of putting this table down is pushing it down. These cushions will lay flat and it will make into a bed in a matter of a few seconds. And then to make it back out of a bed, back into a dinette, goes back, and then the table will just lift right back up. So for the end consumer, it's so easy for them to use and operate, but it's gonna make a functional space that they can sit and eat without having a table leg underneath them as well. In your living room slide box and through the rest of the coach, you'll have roller blinds throughout the whole unit. This will be a staple through whether it's a single axle all the way up to a full line Sunset. So to put them down is quick and easy, but to put them up, pull down, and then they'll roll up on their own. This will be in bunk rooms, master bedrooms, and living rooms themselves. Your furniture in here, this is showing the theater seat option. Very common for our build here in Sunset Trail. You can get it with theater seats or a trifold sofa. So if you're more in a bunkhouse setting and you think you need more sleeping space, great, we'll have a fit for it. Put a trifold here that'll make out into a full-size bed as well.